done, you idiot.
Am I okay?
Babe, and I even messaged you. You're gonna get run over.
Am I okay?
Can I tell you?
That's not right.
Babe, the bus. Fucking hell.
They're honestly a mile away. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
You know,
I love
can I tell
the
you,
outfit.
I saw this in Zara yesterday and I thought,
Did you go
I
in
love
yesterday?
that, but I thought, I know she will have bought it, so I didn't
Stop
pick it
it.
up. I love it. You must keep it. I know it's expensive. I'm going to keep this.
No, it's not expensive. This is really cheap. That's why I'm going to send it back. I think it's too cheap. I've got my little fit on.
What do you mean it's too cheap?
It
Baby,
looks cheap.
And the blue shoes.
I know. Got your
Babe.
blue shoes on. You look gorgeous.
No, you
I love
look-
these. They're not new, are they? Cheers.
These
I'm
are
so
new.
sorry. Okay, she's just asked me. She texted me 5 times, being like, "Please, caliente, hot, hot, hot latte."
Caliente.
Hot. It's on the menu as ice.
I know,
I think.
but you
So I
have
don't
to
know whether I
request.
said.
Cheers.
Mwah, mwah.
Babe, do you want to see it hot?
Oh my god, guys, you
No,
haven't
guys.
even spoken about the elephant in the room.
New season, new car. Epic.
Epic. What the hell?
No, guys, I feel like a
Celeb.
like a new woman. So can I tell you, this morning I got in and it was freezing, and then I realised you can put the heat on the steering wheel. Touch the steering wheel. It's like a hand warmer. So
Epic.
good. That's why when you told me about my iced latte, I thought, no problem, babe.
No, there's so many like mod cons. Are you used to it yet? Are you driving it well?
I'm driving it well. I haven't.
Well done.
I
She
haven't
can't charge it.
Yeah, that is the problem. We're gonna have to. I've tried
Full
twice.
electric and we can't charge
But
it.
I think once you do it, because today I pulled up, so I went to work around here. By the way, the biggest house I've ever seen in my life. Like, just,
I know, I was kind of hoping
like,
I'll get to meet you there. I could
I
come
know.
in.
It's
Have
like
a
a
little
hotel.
snoop.
I know. Next time.
Next time. A guy just stopped me and was like, "I'm obsessed with your colour combo." I was like, "Thanks, man."
Yeah, when you have pink hair, the blue really does work.
I love
Look.
these.
Oh yeah, blue, blue.
God, that must have taken you hours.
No, not that long. It's just a little French tip.
It's the Vietnamese. They're very, very good. The Vietnamese.
Okay,
Hello,
Mo.
gorgeous.
I missed you so much. I haven't seen you since last week.
Oh no, it's far too long, really.
No, okay.
The thing is, you two didn't text me back yesterday for about 20 minutes, and I was like, "What's wrong? Why not? Where are you?
Why
are
so
you okay?
quiet? Where are you?"
Yeah, why are you quiet?" She's like, "It's been 20 minutes. It's been for a wee. Relax." I was feeling weird, like antsy.
I've been feeling like I really missed my arm this week.
I know.
You know when you like, I'm so used to.
I was like searching for things to do. I was like, "Oh, we must have something."
I
that
was.
needs to
I'm
be
so
done.
functioning with you around me, and I'm not
Yeah.
very functioning now with you not around me. Okay, I was speaking to Nige, and she said,
Oh yeah, because I let the cat out the bag a bit. I didn't even think about that. You always see us as one, and then I forgot you might not want to tell people what
What?
we're doing today.
"Oh, what? Okay, first of all, 3 people have messaged me. I didn't.
Like it's so out of character
No,
for
I
you.
hadn't seen your story, and people were like, "Oh my god, you're getting a tattoo," and I was like, "How the hell do you know that?" And they were like, "We've got spies everywhere." Then I looked on her Instagram,
Yeah,
and obviously it
then they
said.
knew.
But Nige said we should start dating each other properly because she's
we
right.
only work.
We only work, and like, don't get me wrong, it feels like we have fun all the time.
Yeah,
even though we're
yeah. But we
working.
need to put a
But
date
we
night
need-
in.
Yeah, like
A maintenance shag.
basically, yeah.
Okay. Well,
basically.
I'm up for it.
Because like, you know, we say we were gonna go pottery painting, but we're
We
not
don't do
good
it.
at doing it unless there's work involved.
Well, it's not that, because I don't want you to think that I only want to see you when we're working. What it is, Jesus Christ, I've got sweat dripping out my nose. I'm so
really?
hot.
Okay, well let's turn it down there, babe.
Turn this down for me as well. I
Okay.
could get a bit of actually fucking low and slow. Sorry,
Okay.
my language. I don't even have
No
a passenger in here. You're allowed to swear in the big car.
No rules.
In the big lady car. No rules here. That's a lecky car too, babe, is it?
Everyone's doing it, so this one's gonna say, I parked up this morning and I tried to charge and everyone was just plugging in and going, and
What are you getting wrong, Mary?
I think-
I don't want to patronise because I don't know that I could do it, but I'm just wondering what's
I
going
think
wrong.
I'm not doing the setting quite correctly.
On the charger.
On the charger.
Should we ask this nice man?
No,
It's
'cause I-
tight
everyone-
trousers. Oh my gosh.
He's got an enormous ball sack.
Hasn't he just? And you can't look anywhere else. Wow.
Wait, what did you want to tell me about our date? You don't want me to think you only love me when we work. Duh, I know that. I know you're
Duh,
obsessed with
but what it is there's so much work
I know.
that then I'm like, it's not like I see anyone else. I had this problem this week. Okay, I was meant to go for dinner with a friend. I forgot that my class has changed time, so it's later, which for
Right.
me is like, you know, it's a big thing. And it's only an hour, but it means
No,
I get
but
home
you
an
get
hour
home
later,
later, yeah.
and then for me to like eat bed, like it's all quite a quick turnaround.
Oh, this is on a Wednesday, right?
Yeah, so no, I was meant to go for dinner with her and I had to cancel. I think she was quite upset, like felt like I'd just been like quite flaky and quite a rubbish friend. And I felt guilty, but then at the same time I'm like, I'm so tired that I'm cancelling on everyone left, right and centre. If I've got an evening, I'm off to bed. I'm not dating anyone.
I know.
I'm not dating my bloody boyfriend,
I'm not
can't be
dating my boyfriend
bothered.
either. Me neither.
Well, you're doing some
Wow.
other things to your boyfriend, aren't you?
Yeah.
Whoa!
I don't know who these people are. They've possessed mine and Rory's body. 2 nights on the trot, guys.
On the trot as well.
On the trot.
In between, or did you just think, well, they're dirty, so let's go for it, babe?
It was twice, and then I woke up on the Wednesday and I thought, absolutely, fuck this. So I changed changed the sheets and now it's not possible. Now we can't.
You can't.
Sheets are fresh.
Wait, when you've done it twice.
Exactly. That's our monthly quota in 2 nights.
Very good.
I don't know what's happened to me. I'm having...
Are you just fancying him?
Yeah, I think I'm ovulating.
Have you come off the pill?
No.
Something's happened.
So something hormonal.
Skin's looking good?
Yeah, and like I have no, like, you know, sometimes...
No
when you're
guppy.
Yeah, guppy. I just wish that we could have had our shoot this week because that would have been nice.
You didn't have a guppy on the shoot.
No, I know.
Have we told you about the shoot?
No. I
Oh, we
don't
can't.
even know
What can we say? When is it coming out? I don't know anything.
No,
I keep letting the cat out of the bag as well. I've told a few of the boys.
Oh, I've told everyone.
Okay,
Who are
fine.
the boys?
Spin boys.
Oh, fine.
Sam,
Okay.
Harry, my boys.
Well, you're
Told
like a
them.
spin... Did you tell them all the bits?
Well, I told Harry because Harry lent us a prop.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, what was it for? And I thought, well, I can't lie to the boy.
No, that's fair.
gonna
Sam,
tell
you
him.
can be in on the secret.
I think I might have told Sam. I can't remember.
I don't know what weekday or month it is, honestly.
But I was with Frilly yesterday.
Oh yeah. See, now I'm gonna get like
FOMO.
I'm gonna get middle child syndrome because I'm gonna feel so left out.
I felt like a baby because I was so tired. Basically, I taught 3 spins yesterday. Digme is really close to Frilly, our management's office, and their office is really bougie, really
Beautiful.
nice,
Like
lovely.
what you would want your house to look like.
Yeah, like gorgeous. And I was like, oh, well, I could just come and work from you. And they like sat me down in their office. They were both sat at their desks and I was on the sofa like a little baby in the corner, just working on my laptop, like chit-chatting away. Anyway, I got a bit of intel because obviously I was in the room.
Tell me the intel.
So the project we're working on currently, no word from the man himself.
Really?
Yeah, so we're just still waiting, pending.
That's not cool.
How did you find it then?
Guys, it was the most First of all, I woke up at 5 a.m.
Big for Al,
And
wasn't it, babe?
It was like,
hardcore.
And also, that was the day that we first got the car, and I don't know what I was thinking. I just got in the car and went.
I don't know how you got it out of that parking space,
No, babe,
babe.
it's really easy. We've named her Meryl. We've christened
Oh,
her
yeah, Meryl.
Also, we want to actually shout out BMW because like this has been the most epic thing ever. You don't.
Can you cope that they've given us a car?
You do not understand how much joy this car has given us. And we had to go to this event last week that was actually shite, but we had the best time because we had a concert in the car on the way there.
Yeah,
on the way back.
and we had so many chats because you can and you're not thinking about travelling and being on the tube and then we could park literally right outside because it's electric,
electric,
it
so
can go anywhere.
everywhere.
We had a great time.
Highly recommend. Thank you BMW.
Highly recommend if you can get a big old paycheck.
And if you want to extend it, BMW, we would be open to negotiation.
This is like a vision board car, don't you think?
I reckon you need this car if you got 3 kids.
Oh yeah.
Not this car, you need black leather.
You can't have the cream. You can only have the cream if you're lovely young ladies.
This is why we've got to rinse and repeat our black outfits.
I've got my grey, dark grey. You've got grey on.
Normally we can't. That's why we're
really
all
nice,
really
yeah.
taking advantage of the fact that it's cream. But I just really want to shout out BMW because we need to make a fuss
So that they let us
continue.
keep it.
Yeah.
Do I look like the Incredible Hulk in this
I love
bomber?
it, babe. Are you going to keep it?
No.
Why?
Look how big it is.
I love that.
I feel like the Michelin Man.
I like that. Oh, the...
I'm trying to make my traps smaller, not bigger.
We had this shoot, right? So we go to this shoot. So we get in the car, get out of there, drive to North London. It was really weird actually driving through London. There was no one there at 5
It's
in the
fun,
morning.
isn't it? My Uber driver picked me up at 5:15.
No, she's unwell. So Lily said to her, get to my house at 6. She's there at 5:45. I'm like,
Do you know, I couldn't tell you this, but I didn't want Lily to feel like she had to like come down and get me when she wasn't ready. Like it was in the arse
You were
end of
there
nowhere.
earlier.
I was there so early. So I was just doing laps in the pissing rain of her block. Because I didn't want to knock early and I just didn't want to sit in my Uber driver's car, so I just walked around the ends.
babe.
I'm
We're like the opposite ends of the spectrum.
I know.
Oh my God.
I felt so people pleaser in that moment, but I was like, I can't, what am I going to do? She's not ready. I don't want to make her come down. It's my fault.
If it was 10 a.m, that's a bit different, but at
Colin-
5 in the morning.
Colin always says being early is just as bad time management than being late, and he's not wrong.
I actually disagree. I think being late's much worse.
Okay, depends on the situation, because if you're doing a dinner party and someone turns up half an hour early and you're still rushing around doing your bits and bits.
That is true.
That is bad.
Yeah, that is true.
So yeah, I didn't want to be early.
Anyway, we had our hair done, we had our makeup
It was a
done.
proper photo shoot.
Wasn't it? Guys,
scary.
I just wish that we could like have brought a camera in. That's what I mean.
I know,
about, like,
we
I
should have
wish,
done really.
Like just to set it up and film the whole thing because it's
Guys,
just...
my legs were so scaly that Fran, our manager, had to get on the floor
On her
and
hands and
moisturise my legs for me.
Thank God she did.
Because I couldn't bend down in the dress we were wearing.
I think we look like 60s pin-up girls.
We look really good.
And I love
I hope we
that.
look good. We've only seen the like, they're called, what are they called?
The contact
My
sheet.
scaly
It's called
legs,
a
contact
sheet.
sheet. So you get the pictures tiny, teeny, tiny, and
They
you've
are
got to try
so
and pick
small.
them.
So we haven't... I was going to say,
Meryl.
that's why I just checked.
Oh,
They
Meryl.
put coffee grounds on the bottom of this.
Oh gosh, I got it all wrong. What, does this open?
Well, I don't know.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh my
gosh. Well, we best put some like lip gloss and things in there. But it was fun. It's hard because you have to go into a mindset of being like super confident, super like, you just have to go with the flow. If you don't like the outfit, you just kind of have to make it work, and you can't think too much about the way you look or any of it.
You can't be in your head.
You can't be in your head, that's it.
You have to be in the moment, and I really was trying to just like really soak it up, because those are the moments that we like really dream of.
Yeah.
You know?
And we don't give each other, do you know what I was thinking that? We put the Lazarus Project up yesterday, our first video on Instagram, and everyone was losing their shit.
I know!
And we didn't like, we just didn't give ourselves that. I know you said like, we need to think that's a really big deal, but we didn't. Like, even the edits, we were like, yeah, really good, really funny, whatever. And like, actually, no, that's really good. We spoke about that, we've dreamt about it, and there we are. Nearly yesterday, was like,
I know.
Would you do more stuff like that? I was like, yes.
Duh!
Only that, please. Oh my God.
Yesterday was quite humbling when everyone was like commenting that, and I thought, first of all, I felt like I could cry because I felt like so many people were like in our group, like cheering us on, and like it's so rare that you feel, I don't even think I feel like that with like most people in real life.
Yeah.
People really genuinely give a fuck.
Yeah, and also that hasn't even become normal to us. So the fact that it didn't blow our, like, it did blow our minds a bit, but I guess because
but not really, babe.
No, it didn't. And like,
but can I tell you?
Not because I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed every second. Like, I was obsessed with it. I thought it was so funny.
Why? And I've actually been thinking about this. It's because we grind. It's different if that had just been gifted to us 9 months ago.
Well, and also, don't you think, because we slot it in between like work in the morning and work out, and you don't really have time to be like amazing. You don't.
But it was amazing.
But it was amazing.
The photo shoot was amazing.
The photo shoot was amazing. That project was just more of that.
Yeah.
More of the vision board coming true.
And we were saying like it is hard when you're.
I did feel a tiny. Did you feel a tiny bit conscious?
Yeah, I think that's really normal. Though.
I just felt a tiny bit aware of myself, and like I don't.
It'd be really weird not to.
Yeah, I didn't quite know how to pose.
Yeah, so
we're gonna practice.
Yeah, so what we gotta do, and this is what all the models say. Do you know that?
Sorry, excuse me. Yeah, quite warm.
It is hot. I might turn this off actually. Turn this off. I don't need this on. How the fuck do you do that? Jesus Christ. Off.
We need to sit with Meryl and get to know her properly.
We love Meryl. Meryl, please
don't comfy we are.
Please don't take Meryl away from us.
Well, we'll just leave with her, and they won't be able to have her back. What are you gonna do, BMW?
Yeah,
come and get us.
We'll lock us in. We'll do a dirty protest.
Probably really out of the realms of our contract.
Oh, also it's got a double roof. The problem is it's not summer because it does have a huge, massive
roof. Well, it's quite nice at the moment.
But if you wound this back, open the roof, and drove out to the fields, you could stargaze.
Look at the stars.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be nice?
What was I going to say? I think it would
say something good. I
think it was going to. Oh no,
about the photo shoot.
I think it would be really.
The
weird.
Models.
Oh yeah. Okay, the models say you've got to stand in front of a mirror, and we have to do this even more because there are two of us, and we're so picky to get the perfect shot.
Well, and also it's really hard. You almost need. You can't speak while you're doing it because then your mouth's moving in a weird way. But you almost need someone shouting out like happy, sad, pouty, because if you're both doing different things, it can look weird.
Totally.
You need to be in the same realm.
Yeah,
you both need to know what you're doing with your bodies together and apart. You actually have to stand closer than you think you should. So you have to be really close, because we don't look that close in the pictures, but we have to be like on top of each other.
Yeah, basically.
Which I don't mind, but it's just interesting because you're posing almost with your body and someone else's.
Yeah. So this is what we need to do. We need to practice, and like before we go to an event in our each outlet, you have to really learn the pose
outfit,
that works, like our like standard pose, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine. We can do that. But what we were talking about afterwards was it would have been a bit much to do that on your own, and we were just saying like, can you imagine if we didn't have each other? Like it would be.
Yeah. So I used to work with a pop star. I feel like I can tell this story. I'm gonna think if she would mind. She speaks really openly about mental health, so I don't think she would. She had an artwork shoot, so it was for her upcoming EP, I think. I turned up quite late, and I was working as almost like, so pop stars normally will have a manager who's like their kind of like big ideas, big numbers person. They'll have an account manager who's from the label, and then they'll have a day-to-day assistant, so someone that does the Ubers and does the like pampering and so I was that, and I turned up to this shoot. I was a tiny bit late and they hadn't started, and I was like, what's going on? Anyway, she was having a panic attack. I went in and she was in the dressing room, and I don't know if you've ever seen someone having a panic attack. I've never had one.
It's a lot. I've had one.
She looked about 4 in that moment. Do you know what I mean? Like really little and small and like helpless. Anyway, I kind of like sat with her and we spoke and we watched the Royal Housewives. What are they called? The Royal Housewives?
Yeah.
The Royal.
Real
That's it. The Real Housewives of Cheshire or something to make her feel better. You know, because then all the makeup smell and everything, and it takes like so long to then get her back out. And don't get me wrong, once she was out, she could take a picture like that. that. But I was thinking about it when we had each other, because I was like, actually, that must have been really hard to do alone.
Yeah, totally.
Like, really hard. And if you feel like your team isn't quite right, or the outfit isn't quite right, or something's off,
really hard.
you're in your head and you've got to stand there and you've got to deliver. And if you don't deliver, it's like, well, that was X amount of money and we need it by this deadline. And like the pressure, like you're the product.
Yeah, there probably will be days when we have like shoots or whatever or stuff like that where one of us is like really going through it.
Yeah.
And if you are going through it on your own and you still have to be 100%, that is too much pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
And
it's
I was
a weird
just thinking
job.
I would be so lost in that moment if I didn't not that that had happened the other day, but if that happened.
No, we were fine. Then you're always on the brink of it, aren't you? I feel like I was one outfit away from like, you know, being
really?
like, don't take a picture of me. Potentially.
I also think it's a muscle, because you just kind
it
of
is a muscle.
Because
if you were a model, you wouldn't, they don't think about it, do they?
That was our first time.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like sex. It's just like you got to warm up a bit into it.
Oh my God, talking of sex.
Tell me.
How to Have Sex.
Oh wait, so what is this film?
Okay, I need to find, I don't know the director's name actually, hold.
Got to tell you about
Fire.
Britney Spears' book.
Oh yeah,
I've listened to almost the whole thing in 2 days.
Have you really? Yeah. Molly Manning.
Okay.
Okay, so Molly Manning is the director of How to Have Sex. If I had had this film...
What's it a story about? How to have sex?
A girl losing her virginity on her holiday in Malia.
Like Sex Education
Like,
kind of vibe?
no, gritty, raw, like skins.
Really?
But good.
Oh, I see, okay.
Those nuances of like female friendships of that age, a bit of jealousy, all getting your GCSE results, some of you have had sex, some of you hadn't.
Oh, the pits, that's
borrowing
the pits.
outfits that don't quite fit or do look better on one of you, like that horrible.
You has boobs.
They got it so right. And then, you know, when you're 16, you have to pretend to be older for like the guys that you're meeting. And they're like, how old should we say? Should we say we're 18? Like blah, blah, blah. And it's the like kind of nuance around like sex that is technically consensual, but really unpleasant. And then sex that is 100% non-consensual. And like watching, there's a bit where she's asleep.
I'm just thinking about all of those times in my life.
I know. And don't get me wrong,
That's
like,
exactly it. It's consensual but disgusting.
Yeah. And like that does happen, and it's like the reality of the fact that like, yeah, losing your virginity, you might not have a good shag, obviously.
Duh! Does anyone have a good shag when they're losing their virginity?
I had a really nice shag.
I'm sorry.
I didn't like orgasm my brains out, but he was so soft and gentle, and it was lovely, the environment.
Fine.
Do you know what I mean? It wasn't like uncomfortable.
It was a pleasant experience.
Yes, I didn't have a good shag.
I had an unpleasant experience, but no one has a good shag first time.
No, but also it's knowing your no. Like we do not. I'm gonna say this for all women everywhere. I don't know that a lot of women are really tapped into their no until they've said yes so many times when they didn't want to.
True.
That then they need to.
That is so
like I think
true.
I've got it now, but I'm 27. How many years of shit sex is, or like horrible sex is that? Where I knew.
True.
And it was actually, it did make me feel a bit funny. I had a little cry at the end just because there's so many times.
Okay.
No, I was fine. It was an emotional film, like really emotional.
Baby, you must be very strange.
I'm so hot. Yeah, I'm gonna take this off. Yeah, sleeveless. Sorry about me. I don't want to show you that I've still got the tag in. Wait there.
She's bought it, guys. We're very rich.
Very, very rich, and nothing ever goes back. I obey the rules. Yeah, just like, okay, there was this one time, right? I don't know if I've told you this story before, but I was interrailing by myself.
Yeah.
I was about 19, and I'd been to loads and loads of places, and my last place, I was being a bit wild, don't get me wrong. I'd had some good times with some good boys that I'd met. My last place was Rome, and then I was flying to Sardinia to meet my parents. Anyway, I was in Rome, and I was in this like huge hostel, and I went out with these girls that I'd met to this club. I ended up meeting this guy. I can't remember much about him. I think I might have trauma blocked it. I kind of know what he looked like, but I don't know what he sounded like. I don't know where he was from. I don't know how old he was. We were like kind of like getting together in the club. I was really drunk, and then we went back to the hostel to have sex. Like I consensually was like, yeah, I knew that's what we were gonna do. Anyway, we went back to his room. He said that because you can get like private rooms in the hostel. We got back to his room. It was a dorm, and there were people in there. And I was like, no, I don't obviously want to do that. And you know, then you're like sobering up. Like in the club, it was a really good idea. Anyway, then he's dragging me around this hostel, trying to find somewhere to shag. I don't have my no, so I'm just walking around with him. That's a yes in his eyes. Like he's done nothing wrong thus far.
That's exactly
That's
it.
a yes.
That's it.
I'm walking with him.
That's exactly
Anyway,
it.
we end up finding this cubicle. I think of it now, and I'm like, babe. So we get in this cubicle, and I'm obviously then like not panicking, but like he's here, right? He's blocking the door. Realistically, like what are my options? Anyway, I'm like, do you have a condom? And he's like, no. And I was like, well then I can't have sex with you. And he was like, come on. Does all of that, really comes on to me, like, you know, you want to, blah, 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 all of that stuff that is so, this is why this film is so important. Like all boys everywhere must watch this film, because I get it. I've said yes the whole way along, and now I'm saying no.
The narrative is no means no, but like sometimes girls don't say no, and that doesn't mean mean yes.
Yeah. How do you read that body language? How do you ask for like an affirmative? Like in that moment when I say you don't have a condom, I don't want to have sex with you, I think that means no. I'm not screaming, I'm not kicking, but...
Well, I agree, but I also think the onus is on girls to say, you have to ask at every stage, like, can we do this?
Yeah.
Can we do that? Because like then you're checking in.
Yeah, it's a check-in.
Boys too are also naive to all of this stuff.
And like wanting
it's
to have
like,
sex.
Yeah, read this or heard this somewhere that was like, if she says no and you're literally about to put your dick in, that means no. Even if you've got a condom on, if you get to that stage and it's a no, then that's no. It's like, can I take your clothes off? Can I touch you there? Can I? Or like, no, you can't touch me there. I don't feel comfortable. You have to, you know, like I think it's a real dialogue.
I was thinking, I know when I was there in it, I didn't want to like, cause I didn't want to risk saying no, because I was like, okay, A, it could get nasty because he's already turned a tiny bit of the like, come on, like don't be like that. That's what we're fucking here for, basically. I know in that moment, and this is horrendous, it's easier for me to bend over and let him fuck me than to scream. Yeah. Because that's where you get to, because it's like, okay, well, I've said no. I was saying yes until I said no. He's now confused. Don't blame him, really, because, you know, I was well up for it. Now I'm not. Yeah, it was so bad.
But that's the thing. It's that boys, men need to understand that because she said yes half an hour ago doesn't mean yes right now.
Yeah.
And that it can change.
Something's changed.
And I think that's where...
I'm in a grotty toilet in a hostel.
In those situations, like, yes, it was consensual, but, like, it was consensual out of, like, need, not want.
Yes. So then I look back on that now, decade later, and I'm like, A, I wouldn't get myself in that position anymore. No way am I being locked in a cubicle for the 6'2" man that I don't know, unless he's dragged me there kicking and screaming, not walking blindly into that. And number two, I know now that if you need to say no, you need to say no, and it's going to have to be the screaming and the kicking, and it's going to have to be that, sadly, because I don't want to have that uncomfortable sex anymore, where there's a nuance that hasn't been understood, and there's a grey area that he hasn't read and I haven't given strong enough.
And it needs to be so black and white.
Yes. I don't know, but it's a really important film.
Can I tell you, I actively choose not to think about those moments of my life because they make me so
that's what I mean, it made me think about them.
And I just think, also when you're young, there's like, you know, when you're young and you think, my mum knows nothing and she's so fun. And now I just think, my God, I wish I'd listened, because my mum always used to say your body is yours, and like it's yours to give away, and you get to choose when you do that. No one else chooses for you.
When everyone's shagging and everyone's getting with the other two, you think that's really silly. You don't see it as sacred.
And you're so desperate to be a part of it and to grow up. And I just wish, my biggest piece of advice for people in their teens is, don't be so desperate to grow up, because first of all, it's not that fucking great. And second of all, sometimes those like mistakes, I am all for making mistakes, but like that is one area of your life where you can afford not to make mistakes.
Yeah, where actually you can get that right. Like, don't get me wrong, like there'll be times where you thought it was nice and it wasn't, or you thought it was going to be better than it was. That's different to putting yourself in it. Like, I felt so dirty after that for so long.
Exactly.
Like, I felt disgusting.
It can be avoided.
I'm putting the nav on.
I haven't used this one though, so let's give it a go.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Okay.
Wait, are you parking somewhere specific, or can I just drive to here?
Oh wait, no, I have to park at the charging station.
We must charge the car, otherwise we're...
34%.
Oh, it's got 72 miles on it. Quite good on 34%. My phone wouldn't get that far.
Hold on. I missed you so much.
Oh no, so sad.
Wow, why is your skin so smooth?
Oh, I moisturise it just because...
It smells nice too.
This is fun. This is that little noise.
Babe, what are you gonna get?
Guys, I keep changing my mind.
What have the poll results been saying?
Okay, so I've got 4 that I really love and that the girls are always so loving. Home, Dreamer.
Because your body's your home.
Yeah.
I knew that.
Dreamer, which I love.
I like that.
Trust.
Don't know
and
that.
the girls are loving Uncomfortable.
See, okay, I like...
The message of it is so good and it's so me.
Where would you get it? Are you gonna get it small
Feeling
or big, or...
comfortable in the uncomfortable. It's almost like being fearless. Like, that's one of my biggest things,
totally
especially
agree.
at the moment. And I would cross out the un. I've got 2 tattoos booked in a few weeks that I need in this gap. Like one here, one there.
What are they? The cot.
I'm getting a teddy bear, really big teddy bear here. Well, not really big, but there. Because me and my mum are mummy bear, daddy bear, baby bear.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I don't know whether to get the word like up here, like quite cute, just like there.
Can I just ask you a question? Is this going to be the arm?
It's going to be sleeved. We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
I'm just going to get a little red heart here. Can I tell you something interesting about this finger? You know where you wear your rings on this finger?
Wait, are you going to get it on your ring finger? So when you're engaged, you want the love heart there?
Yeah, because this is the only... Don't worry about it.
No, but we must go soon.
Okay, we're going to get there at 2.
We mustn't be late. That only gives us 20 minutes. minutes.
Okay, let me just tell
To
you about
plug
this
in the
and then we'll
bloody
go.
car.
So this is the only finger that connects directly. The vein and the artery goes straight back to your heart. That's why it's the ring finger. So I think
the
it's
God's honest truth?
That is the God's honest truth.
Wow.
So that's why I think it's quite sweet. I was actually gonna
That's
get
blown
it.
my bloody mind. Lily was like, if you don't get it, I have to get 3. I was like, alright.
Okay.
Alright, take one for the team. Pick one when I get there, don't worry about it. So funny.
I must tell you
Yes, please.
about Britney's book.
Oh yeah, you must.
Okay, her life is heartbreaking.
I've heard everyone talking about it.
Oh no.
Oh, shut up!
How the hell do you turn that off? No, Britney. Britney's life is absolutely
Wild.
Tragic. Actually, my heart bleeds for her. You know, she was like a child star, basically.
Yeah, I did know that.
She like was with Justin Timberlake.
So she's not put Justin Timberlake in a very good light, has she?
Well, to be fair, he really did play her like a fiddle.
Stop.
And so did Kevin. The thing about Britney is like,
Kevin.
you know, I think she would be the first person to say she was like a bit of a whimsical Southern belle who didn't really have a clue what was going on like around her, and
Yeah.
everyone took her for a fool and really did pull the wool over her eyes.
Yeah.
But they absolutely.
So
like,
she was just
reached-
naive, I'm guessing,
Yeah.
to all of it.
Yeah.
Because why would you know any different when you've never been a star before?
She was doing really well in her career. She had these 2 kids. I mean, the paparazzi absolutely destroyed her life, like really destroyed her life.
I totally forgot about her big breakdown.
She had postnatal depression. That was when.
Is that when she shaved her head?
Yeah, she had postnatal depression. Her aunt had just died. She was being denied access to her children by Kevin Federline. Like, he would literally, she would go to his house and he would like bar her from entering.
Stop.
For no reason at all. Like, she hadn't had a mental breakdown at this point.
How did he even have custody at all?
Well, she had been told that if she filed the divorce papers, it would have been a better look.
Right,
Obviously,
to keep the kids.
Yeah, that was fake. And so he then used that to say that she was an unfit mother and she didn't want her children. So he
my
then banned her
God.
from seeing her kids, like totally banned. Anyway, then obviously like she would go to his house, wait outside like you would. Of course you would.
Yeah, of
for your
course you
children.
would. It's your kids.
And there was this one day where she went to his house and she was like outside the gate and she was in a really low place, and these 2 paparazzis had their cameras right here and were like, how are you feeling about the fact that your ex-husband thinks you're an unfit, like really poking
Not
the
great,
bear.
actually.
Yeah, and then that's when she, you know, those pictures of her smashing the umbrella in the car, she was like, I just couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Fair enough, do you know what I mean?
I do
Of
know what you
course.
mean.
Anyway, long story short, she restricted access to her children. She goes to like Mexico with her new boyfriend, Jason Trewick.
And is he the guy she's just broken up with or got pregnant with?
No, different guy. This is years ago. This is
Right.
before the conservatorship. Anyway, she goes to Mexico. Her mum calls her and is like, you need to come home, something's wrong. She goes to the house, there's a SWAT team, they arrest her for nothing. She gets like handcuffed to a gurney. And
What's
then,
a gurney?
like, you know, like a hospital bed, like on wheels.
Oh no!
She gets handcuffed to a gurney, they restrain her, and she basically, long story short, gets placed under this conservatorship for 13 years.
Because they think she's lost the plot.
Because they think she's lost the plot.
But is there an element of it that she was quite unwell and she was doing loads of
Babe,
drugs or something?
To be under conservatorship, you have to be mentally incapable. You have to be unable to like feed yourself. Like, you have to be like a vegetable, basically.
But she was in Mexico having a good time.
And then after the show, they put her under this conservatorship. They sent her on like 3 world tours. You can't do that if you're incapable. Yeah, she was just having a bit of a meltdown.
nervy bee.
Yeah.
She should have been allowed to walk away. Couldn't she have just lived a life on a beach somewhere?
Her parents are just disgusting. Like, and then her mum, so she was under this conservatorship, then her mum wrote a memoir and was like, it's so embarrassing that my daughter shaved her head in public. And it's like,
I love that she did that.
Your daughter's having a full-on nervous breakdown
she's
in
unstable.
public view, and all you're doing is making money off her. And Britney like says in the book, like, I really believe that my parents thought that I was put on this earth to make them money. And she was like, he would tell me to get up and go to the gym because I looked fat, so that's what I like. My dad would like tell me that I have to get in shape for the tour, so I would like go to the gym. Like, it's unbelievable. And she
You better work, bitch.
And she was like, everyone always says like, why do you do it? And she was like, for my kids. Like, I would have laid down my life for my kids. The rules were that
Her
if
kids must be quite old now.
yeah, they are quite old now.
God, are they going to be okay?
I think they must be. Oh, also, do you know
Shaving heads
Kevin
as well?
Federline is still receiving £20,000 a month for child support. A month. And
What are
he's-
you supporting those
he's-
children with?
I know.
Caviar!
It's so
20 grand!
sad.
He wants 30 grand a month.
Yeah.
Sorry, I earned that in a year.
Yeah, I know.
Is it day.
I know. For doing nothing, by the way. Absolutely nothing.
For feeding his kids?
Yeah. What are you feeding them?
What are you feeding them?
Wagyu steak every night.
Can I move in?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's like a disgusting thug. He really is.
He's
anyway,
a thug.
It's just heartbreaking because she was like, she had this big dream and she was doing so well and she was proving a lot of people wrong that you can be sexy and cute at the same, you know, like she was the first person really to push those boundaries and now she's just like a complete
I mean, she
wreck.
was like my icon.
Me too.
Like,
me too.
Who cares about Madonna? Like, it was all Britney for
me
me.
too. Me too.
All Britney.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, I was obsessed.
Hooked.
Oh,
Very sad.
I'm not a girl, not yet a woman. I've never resonated with something more. Maybe I'll get that tattooed on me.
I feel like I will be like that when I'm 70.
Not a girl,
woman.
not yet a
I'm
woman.
Just like a middle zone, you know? You know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Someone's just asked me to do something and I just think, in the time you emailed me asking me to do that, you just done it?
What is it?
You lazy
Book a
cow.
meeting room or something.
No, but that's the worst. But then they don't know how to do it.
No.
So it would take them
We'll
longer.
learn! We've all got Google and...
We've all got brains in our heads, feet in our shoes. Learn! Could you possibly add these details to the call sheet? You do it!
But it would have taken
You get paid double me, so you do it.
Also, what bothers me about the meeting room thing, sorry to circle back, not that I work in a corporate job anymore, but it's like we all went through the same basic training when we started.
We all...
Don't you
I'm
dare.
not a girl,
You used to put your feet on my...
not
In my
yet a
shit box,
woman.
totally allowed.
Sure.
Not in here.
Not in here, not in Merrill.
Not in Merrill.
Oh my gosh, I've got to tell you about my saddle cyst. Guys,
On your nerve.
you want a little bit of TMI, here it comes. I woke up on
It's an athlete injury.
Wednesday morning. I'm an athlete. I woke up on Wednesday morning and I thought something's not right, like between my legs, and I thought ingrown hair. I honestly, the size of it, Holly will vouch for it, I had to show her. It was about this big, coming out of my, like,
Right.
between my nun and my thigh.
Do you know what you've got to get?
I popped.
You popped it!
It was so painful, I nearly fainted. I was nearly sick. It had to be popped, it was so sore and I had to teach.
Okay, can I tell you what you need?
Proper pants.
No.
Saddle pants,
But
I do.
Yeah, you need a nappy, basically.
I need a padded...
You need the padded
I need
cooch.
a cycling short.
Cooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I need a padded
Oh,
short.
You do, and even if it looks like you've got a stocky foof, it doesn't really matter. I'd rather you have a stocky foof.
Yeah, I think stocky foof. Listen,
Than a
they're
cysty
not-
foof.
Oh, my cysty foof was, well, I didn't know. And then Amy said to me, babe, it's a saddle cyst. It's got a name. And I thought, disgusting. That is a workplace injury that I did not
Imagine those
hope
people
to get.
doing the Tour de France. Imagine.
Imagine him.
Imagine him.
He must have a saddle cyst. Where do they put their willies on the bikes? I must ask the boys.
I think, does it sit on top? Or does
Do
it
they
hang
tuck it
down?
under?
Or is it under like a drag queen?
By
That
the way,
can't
why have
be
you got
right.
cash in here?
For my Vietnamese. Are you going to get yours done next week?
Yeah, on the 16th. Bit soon, but oh well.
Maybe if I have time, I'll come sit with you in the chair.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, great. Then with that's like a date.
Yeah.
We
Well, that's a
coffee.
date. That's a date. Yeah, we
that's a
won't talk
date,
about
yeah.
work at all. Thing is, when you're documenting your lives, we must speak to Sophia and Chintz about it.
No, guy, I am joking.
No. Do you think they have once a week where they're like, hey, no cameras allowed?
No, because I don't want to have no cameras allowed. I'd like to have.
Al wants to film our whole life. She wants a production
I
crew
want a
involved.
reality show, but I'm not saying. I just mean like not the boring stuff.
Yeah.
Because we can sometimes just sit and do boring stuff for 3 hours.
There's so much boring stuff to be done.
Brown roots are coming through.
My hair is not brown. My hair is blonde. So the pink must be making it look brown.
Do you like that look though?
I'm blonde.
Babe, you look so nice.
There's not one pink lady out there who doesn't have a root.
Pink lady. Yeah, I know. I like the root. I'm not saying.
Well,
that-
Bleach London need to give me a full
I'm
discount,
not saying that the
PR
root,
discount.
I'm not saying that the root is a bad thing.
It's just a thing.
It's just a thing.
It's a boot thing. Oh, you're my little boot thing. I must tell you about the squirrel.
Oh, I don't want to know.
You're going to be sick.
I don't want to know.
Okay, so as you know, my next door neighbour.
Oh, the next door neighbour that just had a breakup.
So she moved out.
So she.
So the guy moved out first, so I lost him doing the
Remember,
bins.
guys, remember when we were sat there and they were packing up the Fiat? You really got to see it. Everyone loved that tune.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now they're out. They've broken up. It's all over. She's moved and we've got a new lady in.
Heartbreaking.
Isabella. Working woman, I think. She's always back late, single bought an
lady.
office chair the other day. She's not doing the bins, is she? She's pristine all the time. So
Babe, don't you dare do her bins.
I do the bins.
Why are you doing
Universal
her
bins.
bins?
I don't go in. I don't knock and say, can I take your bins out? We have a communal area where everyone puts their
Thought you
bins
meant
into the
next
bins.
door. I thought, what the hell are you doing?
They're in my bit with her door next
fine.
door.
Yeah, fine.
Anyway, they were a mess, and I was like, right, I'm going to do the bins. Anyway, I'm doing the bins, and then I look in one of the bins, and I think it's filled with water because it's been raining, and I thought, that's either a fur coat that someone's thrown away or a dead animal.
Babe, that's not right.
I went upstairs to Holes and I said, listen, I don't want to alarm you. I think there might be an animal that's drowned in our bin. And she was like, no. And I was like, yeah, can you come and look? Anyway, she came down, she was like, yeah, that's a squirrel. And I was like, okay, well, I don't really want to touch the squirrel. How do you feel about it? And she was like, okay, we were pathetic. We both had gloves on. We tipped the bin over so he fell out and he landed like this.
Eyes open.
Eyes open, wide, mouth and eyes open. It was horrendous.
No, first of all, squirrels carry babies, I think.
Yeah, I didn't want to touch him.
And so you're right to have been disgusted and not touch it.
Because I felt really sorry for him. We killed him by keeping the lid off our bin. I mean, serves him right for being greedy.
Oh my God, I have to tell you.
What?
About Millie's engagement party, because the most awkward thing. So we walk in, oh my God.
Go on, Mills. Love that for you.
I walk in, the first person I see is someone I used.
No!
Yeah.
Why is Millie inviting them?
So Stephen is friends with him, and if he watches this, I will cry. No, Stephen went to uni with him, to be fair. It's like they are actually friends.
Why did you shag him? You little sleazy.
Years ago. He was one of the people that I think consensual but not pleasant.
Interesting.
Anyway, and he's an absolute... And I say that with force because he really is.
Does Raw know you'd hanky panks?
No. So this is
it's
what
always
was so
awkward.
So I walk in and he's like, oh my God, hi. Go straight to Raw. And I'm like, why have you done that? Trying to be all pally-pally. Then I walk, babe, walk to the bar. There's another one. There's another one of them.
It's like when I go to Cheltenham races. I've shagged half of Cheltenham, and that's where they all are.
No, and I just thought, I actually can't be here. The guy at the bar is...
The other way, he's all right.
Yeah. And...
Did you all know about him?
No, he didn't know about either.
Poor Raw, blind.
No.
Blinded by the fact that his girlfriend is a slut.
Because normally that's me. We go everywhere, and normally it's me.
Shagged half of Newcastle,
Yeah,
that
basically.
boy.
Yeah. Newcastle and South London. Honestly, you can't go into a pub or a social event. It's just
Rory
there
hasn't
everywhere.
shagged them.
Right. So I just don't feel that bad.
I like that for him. You know, he sowed his oats. He's a young boy.
Yeah, he did. He spread his seed far and wide.
How good. As he should.
Anyway, the guy at the bar, by who I have remembered is circumcised, so I have seen one in my life. Oh, thank God, because I thought I was going to die without
pop it out so
seeing
you could re-jog your memory?
What I said is, this is so awkward because
were you drunk?
Then?
You had a drink, yeah. What did you say to him?
No, I just said this is so awkward because that guy there too is also on the list.
Did you say that?
Yeah, and he was like, oh my God.
Notch on my bedpost.
So awkward. And then
Were they both there with partners?
No, both single.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Were you tempted?
The first one, no. The first one, the worst part is we then all sat, you know, obviously, it's like sod's law, we had all sat like facing each other.
Sure.
But the first one, was like just really bombing Raw all night, and I was like, why are you doing that? Like, I just find that so highly offensive.
It feels unnecessary. Like in a room like that, go elsewhere.
Yeah.
Go to another part of the room.
Yeah.
Like it's okay.
Feels so like invasive and like pointed.
And even if it's not, it just thinks like, you know, become emotionally aware. It's not right.
Yeah.
Move along.
Anyway, Raw found it really funny, and he was like,
so did you tell Raw?
Yeah, of course. I was like, I just want to let you know, just to make your night really uncomfortable.
I sat on his face.
He was like, I don't. I didn't, because he would never have offered that.
Oh, take her.
No, Raw was like, I just think it's funny because he's such a wanker, and that you really had the worst taste in the world. And I was like, to be fair,
it's funny actually because Raw, like, for all his faults, is a very good boy.
Yeah.
Our golden retriever.
And also,
and you do like a dickhead.
I know.
So thank God for Raw, basically, that he got through that wall. I saw this reel the other day that was like me saying goodbye to my type because I'm ready to get married and have kids. It was like this girl being like, goodbye. And it's so true. Normally that's not your type. As in, that's not the person you want to end up with, your type.
But that's why the nice boys get slept on, because everyone thinks like they want to marry their type, but usually everyone's type is a total prick.
Apparently there's something in it. Holes was telling me, you know, there's that Steve Bartlett episode that's out at the moment with the relationship coach or whatever she is, and apparently there's something in the bad boy thing that it's like, it's almost like an addiction. It's like when you don't know that you're going to get the reward, you try harder for the reward. So like, because they're not constantly there, not constantly showing up, not giving you compliments,
because the kick of it is more, because it's not so easy.
Exactly.
Yeah, Yeah, that's so
Whereas when
true.
it's easy, you don't bother, you don't try as hard.
That is so...
Isn't that funny?
Okay, that's like going to... Okay, I was thinking about going to clubs. Now, because we could have it on a plate, you're not interested. But when you're 16, 17, and it's so out of reach, you're like so desperate to, because...
And now we don't go clubbing ever.
Yeah, and now it feels like so safe to go clubbing. Whereas then it was so naughty.
You could just go clubbing like, you know, right now if you wanted to.
Babe, we could go right now. We could go right the hell now.
Maybe we will.
Oh my God,
the Christmas decks are
I
up.
can't do that. It's November the 8th.
It's a holly jolly Christmas.
Do you love Christmas?
Yeah, I think I do.
Can I tell you, I actually have quite...
You're a bit of a Scrooge, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm not a Scrooge. I just have like quite... My childhood memories of Christmas, I'm not going to lie, are not the best.
I feel like kids of divorced parents often have that feeling.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
Because it's like this whole like tug of war about...
Yeah, it's something you have to split.
Nothing's traditional about it.
Yes, but
like,
also you almost want to smash tradition, because if tradition has been...
Exactly.
With your family unit.
Exactly.
It's like, why hold on to tradition anymore?
Exactly. It can be quite unsettling. I think that that's quite normal for kids of divorce. So I just want to let everyone
What are you
know.
doing this year?
Well, now what we normally do, so my best friend from school, she's like my cousin.
But not. Are you blood related?
No. We were in the same house at school together. Our
Babe,
families...
we're gonna be so late.
I know, but babe, there's nothing we can do about
They're
it.
going to kill us. You know, I was thinking this morning, because Lily like texts us details before we need to be somewhere, and I think, oh, I'm not 12, and then we're late.
We're late, yeah.
So then I think, well, fair play to her.
Our families are like...
Really close.
Really. We spend... And now we do every Christmas day with them.
Oh,
I used to
that's
live
so
with them and my dad,
nice.
because they live in Clapham as well. Now we do Christmas with them, which is nice. And then we go to Bicester on Boxing Day, which is
So
really fun.
nice. Do all the sales.
Do all the sales. And then Raw and I are going to go...
Oh yeah, you're going away, sexy time.
Yes, so because I'm going away with my family at the beginning of January. So Raw and I were like, I just actually would like to do absolutely nothing.
Oh, that will be really nice. Nice dinner on your birthday.
Yeah.
Then you'll be there on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, I honestly would like to do nothing.
They might do fireworks.
Yeah, they might.
I think that'll be really nice.
So we're going to this place in like North Yorkshire. It's like a spa hotel, and we're gonna go to like Whitby. We're gonna have...
Whitby is so nice.
Cute, right?
Yeah.
And just do like really cute things. We were gonna go to Dublin, but I thought if we go to Dublin, I'm gonna feel obliged to go out and do stuff, and I want to do actually nothing.
Yeah. Oh babe, that looks really nice. Right? Really nice.
And Raw unknowingly booked a spa package, so it's 1 treatment a day per person. But the woman...
Raw, honestly, pat on the back.
The woman emailed us and was like, I've booked in all your treatments provisionally, and Raw was like, is this right? And she was like, yeah, you've paid for the full spa package. And I was like, okay, great.
Raw must have thought it was quite reasonable then for a room.
It is quite reasonable actually.
It's very nice.
Yeah. By that stage of the year, I just feel like so...
I think that's a really good idea. Well done, babe.
Are you going to go skiing?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
I don't have the money. I'm in my overdraft so intensely. I can't afford to go skiing. You mad? Okay, we've made it. We're gonna park up, fingers crossed. When we next see you, Ali Mac will have her first bit of ink. Are you dead? I die. You scared? Do you think we'll do it?
Yeah, I will do it.
Hello? People are so starey. Did no one ever teach you that it's rude to stare?
Because we're famous, don't know if you know.
I don't think it's because we're famous. I think it's because we're filming in a car and people look at us like we're mad.
Mental!
Mad hatters. Okay, we're gonna go and park, and then we're gonna go and get
Guys, we're gonna get it our ink.
and then we'll show you. Okay,
love
you, bye.
Right!
Girlies!
Okay.
How did you find that?
Adventure.
Was it okay?
So, okay.
Oh, I got a bit stressed.
Here's what happened. I went in and I thought I was going to get it on my finger, my little heart. Turns out I just couldn't get it in the right spot, and I was driving myself and everyone else nuts because I just was like a millimetre to the left, a millimetre to the right.
Well, also, she wasn't... The tattooist was amazing. She was called Sam, but she wasn't very, like, affirmative. As in, she kept letting you change it and not putting it, like... I think she didn't quite understand what you meant, so then you weren't really reading each other well. Like, that's in the wrong place.
Yeah, that isn't it. I'm glad I didn't do that.
I'm really glad you didn't do it. I was saying to Al, I think with tattoos, they merge into your body if they're in a place where you only just catch glimpses of them. Whereas when you have one that's really visible, if you're a perfectionist, you're going to look at that every day and you're going to see the things that are wrong with it.
That is me.
Anyway, we did it. Do you want to go first? Go on.
Okay, so I did get the
I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Get your head down here, girl. You're so filthy. Up a bit.
Sorry, Mum!
Can you see it?
No, but babe, thank God for you, because on every... Can I tell you also...
We got matching.
Yeah, we got matching. Yours are so nice. I just
Really?
think you can carry them off so well. I couldn't do that.
It's just when you have a few. Okay, here's my
I'm
matchy
just
heart.
not-
That's exactly what you've got, babe.
It's so nice.
It's exactly the same stencil. Gallies, who voted? I went for uncomfortable with the uncrossed out.
I love it.
It's all about being comfortable in the uncomfortable.
I love it.
Leaving your comfort zone, doing scary things.
I love it. I really do love
Good,
it.
isn't it? Well done, Astrid Mew. Thanks for having us. Hashtag gifted.
Oh! Okay, Okay, I've actually got a lot of things to tell you.
Okay, go on then.
Right,
I'll get my hand san on or whatever it is.
Oh, sorry, quickly, last thing on Britney, I completely forgot about this. She had an abortion with Justin Timberlake.
I did know that.
I didn't know that.
Well, I didn't know it. I only knew it because it came out of the book.
Nuts. Have you read the book?
No, but it's everywhere. You don't need to read it.
You know, it's the
Everyone's telling
it's
you
the
that.
fastest selling celebrity memoir in history.
Wow. I mean, she is fascinating. Do you know what I mean?
Fascinating.
Like, I would also like. I don't really love her. I think the only celebrity memoir I've read weirdly is James Corden.
Why the hell would you read James Corden's memoir? What?
I think because I was really impressed. A, I think Gavin and Stacey is a work of art. And B, I was so impressed by how he managed to do what he did.
Which is what?
His transition into like whatever he's done. That is mad.
Sorry, can I tell you that's not? Okay, fine. To be fair, to give credit where's
And
credit.
what would you turn your nose up at the
no,
option
no,
for
no,
the
no, no, no,
the
I
host?
wouldn't. No, 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 of course, babe.
He's done so well. I mean, I heard he's a prick, so I get it. I get why no one likes him.
I have heard from multiple sources.
But he's not nice. Allegedly
that
not a nice
he
guy.
honestly treats people like they are shit on their shoe. Like the people that he works with, unless you're
I
Christian.
feel like Ruth Jones wouldn't like fuck with that, but maybe he wasn't like that when he was Gavin and Stacey days.
He wouldn't. Is that his wife?
No, Nessa.
Oh, yeah, babe. That was a long time ago.
True.
Now he's really big for his boots.
Yeah, true.
No, what I wanted to tell you was about this new app we keep getting targeted ads for, and it must be because of you.
Why me?
Because it's called Locket. Locket? I think it's called Locket.
Is this for long distance relationship?
Yeah, have you seen it as well?
No, but obviously we tried that other one and it's tricky.
What's
What's
the other
Locket?
one? Locket is where if you take a selfie of what you're doing, it will automatically appear on their home screen. So
Oh,
you can
that's
like
cool.
always be. This is not an ad. You can always be like connected. I obviously haven't tried it.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah,
Maybe
so
we could trial it together and then we'll see if it's worth doing it with
and then
Colin.
we'll stop missing each other. Yeah, good idea. I'll send you a picture when I'm taking a shit.
I don't want that. I don't need to know when you're taking a
I
shit.
won't take a picture of my actual dump in the.
I don't need to see your dump a trump. You dump
My
a trump.
dump a trump.
Dump a trump. You got dump a trump. A teet teet teet. A teet teet teet. Guys, look how dark it's getting.
No, I can't talk about it. Let's not talk about it because it's way too depressing.
Oh, what is this thing about Uber trains? Seen all the posters everywhere?
What?
I know. There's posters all over London.
Babe, I can't believe I just got a tattoo! Whoa! Whoa! Mum, I'm grown up!
Proud of you.
How the hell did you open this thing?
What is it? The roof? No, babe, that was forward.
Yeah, I want to go forwards.
Oh. Why?
Oh, wait, no. Sorry, we're being thick.
Oh, nighttime mode.
I wanted to open it. Why can't you open it? Okay, anyway, if I
We're
could,
not doing a very good advert for BMW because we don't know how to use the car.
if I could take the roof off,
You'd get
I'd
your
do it.
tits out,
I'd get my tits out.
and you'd get so excited. Do you think
Woo!
Will's gonna like it?
I told him that I was getting it on my finger. I think he'll like it more than it's on
Yeah,
my
I think he
back.
will too. I think he'll be like, oh, that's good.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to look at it if he doesn't want to. But just tell me about these Uber trains. What is
Sure.
it? I want someone to
Sure.
know. Uber.
I've got so much energy now. Why the hell have I got so much?
Because you just ate.
Because I just had that smooth A. The smooth A, babe. I had the smooth A.
You can book trains on Uber. You can book train tickets via its Uber app now.
Yeah, I know. I heard that on a podcast. Next.
What?
You get 10% off. They've obviously got a collab.
How weird.
Train line and Uber. Collab.
Bizarre.
Collab. Hashtag.
They're trying to
collab.
rebrand because of all the train
Hashtag
strikes.
Collab.
You're
Yeah.
so hyper. You've got to go to bed.
Whoa! I just got a tap.
No, I know, sorry.
I'm so
really,
grown up.
Yeah, it's a really big deal. It is. I wasn't even being sarcastic, it is, I just forget.
I think I've slept bad because it's not feeling good in my neck.
Oh, you've got something crazy going
Whoa.
on. Season 3, baby.
Yeah, we haven't really given much attention to that, but guys,
We're back.
we're back. I know everyone.
Did we ever leave? Everyone was panicking. It's only
Everyone-
about 2 weeks off, isn't
I know
it?
everyone panics, but guys, we're so obsessed with the sight of ourselves, we cannot stay away for more than a
The sound of our own voices.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
more
it.
than a week, yeah. What are we going to do over Christmas?
We'll make sure we do a little
figure it
Christmas
out.
special,
We'll
Lally
decorate-
birthday
we'll
special.
decorate the beamer.
We'll have tinsel everywhere.
Hopefully we'll keep the beamer everywhere.
Hopefully we have the beamer until the new year.
Yeah.
No one's going to be collecting it in the new year.
No. Last thing.
Last thing from you, go on.
When I went to Ascot, my friend Ellie was talking to me about how when you're in a relationship, in a long-term relationship, we talk about this all the time, grass is always greener, blah, blah, blah. Because what actually happens is, it's called the 80-20. Your cup is filled 80% by that one person. I reckon I do this with Raw because I only focus on the bad stuff. So your cup is, he fills my cup 80%, but he doesn't fill the 20%. And so people dump their boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, and go go looking for the 20% because you think that you need that fill.
But then you
elsewhere.
miss the 80.
And then you lose the 80. And it really got me thinking because Raw and I were just talking about, we were talking about moving, and I was just like really thinking about.
And also he is planning the engagement, isn't he?
We talk about it, and we walked past a diamond shop, and I just pushed him in for a sec.
Did you? Good. Whoops, you fell.
My friend Nige always says that you're gonna, sorry, this is not to shit on your current relationship, hypothetically, gonna end up with the star of the next One Direction.
Really?
She always says that about you.
Me?
Yeah, always.
Oh, I thought you meant about you. I thought they were all gay.
No, but like not actually Don't lead the babe.
Allegedly. Allegedly they're all gay. Come out, relax.
Allegedly, yeah.
You
No,
can
like
cut
the
that.
next version of One Direction.
The problem is I only like an older man, and a 35-year-old man isn't going to be in One Direction. It's going to be in Take That.
What's wrong with Take That? Take That minted.
Gary Barlow.
Famous.
Oh, Gary.
Baby, you could go out with Papa.
Papa is the... Watching those videos back, he's the sexiest motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
Is he straight? Is he bi? What is he? He's so hot.
Flirting with me. If you watch the whole thing, he's so flirty.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Is he not flirting with me at all?
I totally missed it. When we were in the room, I totally missed it.
Babe, I don't think he was flirting with you. I think you've made that up.
Go and watch the whole thing back.
He isn't.
I don't know, that's the
You
vibe.
narcissist. Fuck's sake. I think he loved me.
You could go out with someone like him. Anyway, Nige,
I couldn't because he wouldn't even flirt with me.
Oh, that's true.
God's sake.
My friend Nige always says that you're going to end up with someone really famous, and I was like, it's really annoying because it's going to happen just as I get engaged, and I'm going to then feel like, oh my god, I'm really missing out on the fun single
You
life.
can't look in your neighbour's fence. You must just focus on your own plot of land.
Right. That's the 80-20 thing. You think,
Mow your
you think
lawn.
that you want the 20%, but you've already got the 80%, you take it so for granted.
Yeah.
Don't stop taking your 80% for granted.
Also, babe, Raw puts up with a lot.
No, guys, I
from
am
you.
joking.
Oh
Like-
my god. Oh, I don't know if you'd find someone else that would
I always
put up with what he puts up with.
I agree.
He's very good.
He's so flows with the wind.
Yeah, he's very good.
like-
but also he doesn't. He's not a walkover. So like he puts his foot down, but he does it in a way that's like he's very good for you.
He is very. I agree. For me, he is very.
It would.
good.
You're like 95-5, I'd say.
Yeah.
You'd be losing 95 to look for 5.
I agree.
I don't want to be with anyone famous. Fuck that. I'm an attention whore. Why would I want to be with anyone more famous than me?
That's true.
That doesn't work for me.
Oh my god, I never thought about
No way. No way.
God, you're so right. Then you'd be like fighting for paparazzi attention.
Absolutely not. Not all the time.
Okay, well, just you
That's
wait.
a lie. I do like to celebrate the ones I love, and like if they're
Until-
winning in their industry, they can win. But
Until Gary Barlow comes knocking on your door, or Robbie Williams, don't speak too soon.
they're all 105. How old's Gary Barlow now?
40 something, maybe even a bit older than that.
Shag, marry, kill.
Oh god, I forgot about these. Okay.
What?
That we even did these.
Do you want to do a new one for season 3?
No, I love it.
Like,
Shag, marry,
would you
kill.
rather?
No, because my would you rathers are so disgusting, and I get told off all the time that people think I'm so minging.
I hate disgusting would you rathers. It's the worst.
What, like, would you rather eat your shit or drink your piss for a month?
Disgusting.
I'd
Obviously
rather
drink my piss.
yeah.
That's an easy answer.
You-
Shag, marry, kill.
Do a disgusting would you rather first.
Oh, would you rather?
Okay, would you rather lick me out or lick Holly out?
Oh my god.
Go on.
God, that's how I know I'm not gay.
Go
Because
on to
that
your
really
head.
just turned me off.
Gun to your head. I won't be offended. Although I do have a nice bush. Well, actually, I don't have a bush anymore.
Yeah, I probably would lick Holly out only because I've seen her fanny so many times. I'd
yeah.
know
You
where
know
I was
you're
going.
Yeah, you know the routes.
You know?
Yeah.
I'd be able to give her a good time, I
You
think.
got the map. Yeah.
Would you rather?
You're right, that is how you know you're not gay. You passed the gay test. But babe, I don't think that's a very good gay test. You wouldn't lick out your two best
Also, I didn't pass it. I failed it. I failed the gay test.
yeah.
Failed it miserably. Fuck! What am I gonna do? That was gonna be my next girlfriend. It was gonna be a girlfriend. I was gonna have a girlfriend next. Oh no.
Oh no.
Bummer.
Okay.
I can't think of a gross one because my
Oh,
mind
come
doesn't work
on,
like
shut
that.
up.
Would you rather eat that squirrel that was dead outside my house
Or?
eat a donut from your stepdad's bumhole?
Why would he have?
Why would I drink my piss, you idiot? None of it makes sense. You don't want to eat the squirrel, do you sicko?
No, squirrels have rabies. I'd pick the donut.
Sick in the head.
What would you do? Eat the squirrel?
Yeah.
What, the
Be in my dad's arsehole. Yes, probably. Eat the fucking squirrel like they do on I'm a Celeb.
Whole? Did you say, do I have to eat it whole or just inside? I'm not eating the fur.
I didn't specify, so you do what you want with
Okay,
it.
fine, then I'll have the squirrel. Fine, if you're gonna serve it to me
Don't
nicely-
backtrack now, daddy fucker.
Yeah, you-
Daddy shagger. Bum lover.
Shag, marry, kill.
Go on.
Your dad.
Oh god, he's on his way out anyway.
I was gonna say, babe, I think just
kill him.
Just kill him. Okay, that's a bad one then. Shag. Sorry, Sorry, what's his name?
Martin.
His name's Martin.
Yeah, we forgot.
Yeah, I always
Rory's,
forget.
and you say that every time. Weird. Rory's dad's called Martin. I know. Shown me many a time.
100 times.
Yeah, hundreds of times you've said that. Do lollies, because you've been inked. Maybe you've got ink poisoning, that's why you're feeling so
Babe,
crazy.
don't say that because I will go like that.
You're a hypochondriac.
People get that. I'm not really.
That's why you can't give blood.
No, I can't give blood because I don't have enough blood in my body.
You must eat more.
Babe, if I eat, it's not going to make me have more blood.
My answer to everything for Al
I know.
is eat more.
I know, I've just kind of switched off.
A little more iron is what I'm saying.
Snog, marry,
The
kill.
worst.
Robbie.
Williams.
Hobbs. You like old men. Kevin Costner.
Who the hell is that?
You don't know who Kevin Costner is?
Hard fire girls, thank God for the internet. Oh, yeah, Kevin Costner's hot. Sit on his face.
Costner.
I know.
Kevin
Fit.
Costner, I knew you'd say that.
Gotta shag him hard.
Right, so Robbie, Kevin Costner.
I'm shagging Kevin Costner all day long. What was he in?
Gary Barlow.
Gary Barlow actually gives me bad vibes, so I'm gonna kill him.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
I'm gonna marry...
Wait, sorry.
Oh, he was in Rumour Has It.
Babe, why does Gary Barlow give you bad vibes?
I think he's probably dull.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want to shag him or marry him.
Yeah, you definitely
Bore me
wouldn't
to
want
death.
marry him, yeah.
Kill him. Now, he's a lovely northern man, Gary. I'm sure he's a lovely guy, but I'm killing him.
I think you would marry Kevin, shag Robbie, because I don't think you want to marry Mo.
No, I'm gonna shag Robbie. I'm gonna marry Kevin.
Yeah, great.
And I'm gonna be over the moon about it.
Okay, my turn.
Snog, marry, kill. Justin Timberlake. Britney Spears' Kevin.
Kevin Federline, disgusting.
Kevin Federline. Get off!
Get off us, you fuck.
You're road rage. No, you need to get help.
They've got so.
I think you need to get professional help. What do you pay your therapist for? Maybe move aside from the family stuff for a bit and start tackling that just for a session. Because what was that?
Can I tell? Yeah, go on. Justin.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Oh God. Kill Kevin Federline.
You're gonna be with Johnny.
Shag Johnny.
Wait, you'll marry Justin Timberlake? Justin! He gives me the ick in
He's
Friends
the
with Benefits.
best of a bad bunch. Me too. He gives me the ick in general, but all three of those men give me the ick.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh, love you.
Oh my God.
Love you.
I love you.
I love you.
I missed you.
I missed you so much. Let's not do that again. I can't believe we just got matching tattoos.
Epic.
Does it feel good?
Yeah.
I love it.
I love you.
Oh, my body feels really relaxed.
You just relax there, babe.
I'll just stay here, just for a minute. You just got foundation all
No,
over
I
my
haven't.
bomber that's going back.
Are you gonna give it back?
Yes.
Why?
It's got to go.
Why?
It's got to go.
Why?
You've got to get in the bin.